Imu's haki isn't just overwhelming, it bends reality itself. It crushes the will of giants. It twists souls into demons. Entire nations tremble at the mere thought of her presence. And yet, two people stand tall, unshaken. Monkey D. Luffy and Prince Loki of Elbaf. No fear, no hesitation. They're ready to punch Imu straight in the face. Let's dive into the chaos. Welcome to Super Synth D Studio, where the final saga of One Piece hits different. If you're here for real spoilers, raw theories, and hype that slaps harder than Conqueror's Haki, yeah, you're in the right place. One Piece Chapter 1151 is titled, I Get It Now. The cover story continues with Yamato's journey across Wano. This week, Yamato joins a sumo tournament in Hakumai and completely destroys Urashima's brother, Yokozuna Sukune, by launching him clean out of the ring. In the background, we see Kawamatsu casually watching the match. Back in the main story, Gunko, aka Imu, along with her army of demonic giants and Killingham's nightmare monsters, is advancing toward the western village of Elbaf to eliminate Jarul. Along the way, multiple Elbaf giants come face to face with Imu's demon troops, and they're paralyzed by fear. Imu once again unleashes her terrifying technique, Domi Reversi, a power that twists giants into pitch-black demon versions of themselves. The nightmare gets worse. Killingham is bringing even more horror to Elbaf by spawning a growing swarm of nightmare creatures directly from the dreams of sleeping children. At this point, every single Elbaf kid, except those on tree branch number 8, is still asleep, which gives Killingham all the fuel he needs to keep birthing new monsters. We see Killingham in his hybrid form now, a full-blown centaur with a human upper body and a lower body of a Killin, still surrounded by those eerie floating white clouds. In human form, he's got short hair, long lower lashes, and razor-sharp teeth. Kinda like Hody Jones, he wields a large horn that he uses to command the MMA. That's right, the monster made of anxiety. And then he says, "Now things are heating up, and I'm done holding back because the Almighty One is here. Go wild, MMA! These monsters were born from you." From you, people of Elbaf. Summers turns to Imu and asks, "Boss, how far should we take this?" And Imu replies calmly, "Until it is broken." "Until what is broken?" Summers asks again. Imu says, "The spirit of Elbaf. If only Harold hadn't failed back then, this country would have already been conquered." Killingham adds, "The playboard is already mostly our color." Then Demon Dory proclaims, "We're going to become the kings of Elbaf. The god of Elbaf isn't needed anymore. Bring back the warring times. A new era for the mighty begins now." Kashi yells, "There's no way you two would ever say that. What happened to you?" But Tormund warns him, "Get back, Kashi. If you get flipped, you'll become something else entirely. A demon, blackened to the very depths of your soul." "No way," Kashi cries out. Then disaster strikes. Tormund gets caught between two demons diagonally. "Ah, damn it. I've been caught in between." In an instant, Tormund is flipped into a demon. Kashi is frozen in shock. Visually, we're shown a board game, like Reversi or Othello. White pieces caught between black ones flip to black. That's the essence of Imu's Domi Reversi. A cruel game where getting surrounded means losing your soul. From the sidelines, Usopp watches it all, tears in his eyes. He screams out to Dory and Brogy, "Master Dory, Master Brogy, what are you doing to your homeland? Please come to your senses. What are those forms you're in? There's not a shred of honor in them." We get a flashback to when Gaban and Chopper fell from the world of the sun into the underworld. Chopper saves Gaban using a massive guard point. Gaban's still got 3 of Gunko's arrows stuck in his chest. He's falling fast. Chopper, flying behind, panics but pushes through. I jumped without thinking. But I need to calm down. I can do this. I must not let that guy die. Whoa! Chopper zips past Gaban, his feet turning into rushing wheels, probably a comedic gag, and then shouts, "Guard point!" He cushions Gaban's fall with his giant furball form. Back in the underworld, Loki and Hadrudin argue about King Harold's death. Loki says Hadrudin must kneel if he wants to hear more, But Hadrudin shouts that he won't listen to the man who killed his father. Suddenly, Luffy blurts out, "Hey, Chopper just fell." Sanji, "Huh? I heard a loud noise earlier, but you know who fell?" Luffy casually, "Nope." Then Loki says, "It does seem like someone fell. Beyond those mountains." Luffy adds, "Why do I know it's Chopper? And there's someone else with him." "He's really weak." Sanji, "If that's true, that means they fell from the world of the sun." Zoro, "Let's go. We gotta find them now." Both Loki and Luffy sensed someone falling into the underworld. But here's the twist. Loki can only feel a presence. Luffy can literally see who it is and how they're doing. Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji move to rescue Chopper and the other person. Luffy asks Hadrudin and his crew for help to get there fast. As they set off, Mosa contacts Loki for one last time. "Hello, Loki-san." "Wah, Mosa-ku, I'm kinda in the middle of something. Call me back later." Mosa calmly, "No, this will be quick. I'm also busy. I just wanted to say something." All right, say it low." Mosa, "I couldn't say it earlier, but I probably won't be able to use the Den Mushi for a while." "Huh? Why?" Mosa, "At first I was scared, but talking to you became a time of peace I could never replace. So I just wanted to thank you." Loki, now panicking, "What's with you all of a sudden? Don't tell me you're getting into something dangerous." Mosa replies softly, "Not at all. Please don't worry. Where are you right now?" Her last words, "Up until now, thank you very much truly." Click, she ends the call. Loki screams, "Hey, wait, Mosako!" Then whispers, "Shit!" Gerd watches it, and Loki snaps, "What are you looking at?" Gerd smirks, "Isn't it great that you made a friend in this lonely underworld?" "Mr. Irreplaceable Time of Peace?" Loki flustered, "Why you? Don't you dare tell anyone about this." Luffy's group finds Chopper and Gaban and rushes them over to where Loki is chained, so Gaban can receive emergency treatment. When they arrive, Hadrudin shouts, "Hey Gerd, prepare for medical treatment. It's serious? Yason is badly wounded." "What?" Gerd gasps. Luffy shouted, "Everyone is very fond of this old man. Great job on saving him, Chopper." Chopper got super flustered from the praise and shouted back, "Wah." "Hey, not at all. Even if you praise me, it doesn't make me happy, you bastard." After Chopper gave Gaban first aid, Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji finally learned the truth about who Yason really is. Luffy screamed, "What? This old man? He's a crewmate of the Pirate King. He's a nakama of Roger and Rayleigh?" Then Hadrudin jumped in and explained, along with Dark King Rayleigh, they were called the Wings of the Pirate King. In terms of strength, he's probably number 3. "What?" Chopper yelled. Zoro added, "So he was a big shot pirate, huh? He sure was strong." Luffy followed up with, "This means that he knows Shanks too." Suddenly, Hadrudin noticed something. He moved. He's trying to say something. "What is it, Yason?" Even though Gaban was lying down and barely able to move, he managed to lift 2 fingers and muttered, number Swoy. So there's something that you can't just concede." Hadrudin replied. Road then jumped in. "Yason, thank goodness you're conscious again. A man of your caliber, to be put in a state like this is just nerd." Then Chopper explained the entire chaos happening up above in Elbaf. About that, hear me out. Everything is in chaos up there, Luffy. Everyone. Children have been taken hostage. And even though there aren't many enemies, everyone's helpless against them. There are monsters rampaging all over the place. And suddenly, a powerful wave of haki surged across the area. You could feel the pressure. We saw clear reactions from Gaban, Sanji, Zoro, Stance and Road, Gerd, Hadrudin, Luffy, and even Loki. It was Imu's Conqueror's Haki, and this time, it was insanely strong. A blast that could go head-to-head with the one Joyboy released back in Egghead. Gaban muttered, "Wah. Hey, this Haki. What the?" Zoro reacted. "Hey!" Road screamed in terror. "This is," Gerd whispered, "One Piece." Chapter 1151. ends with everyone turning their eyes toward the Sun World in deep concern. Everyone except Loki. He just started laughing maniacally. Hadradin shouted, "Everyone, get on the lift! We're going back to the Sun World now. Elbaf is in danger." Luffy nodded. "Say no more, Chopper. I get it now." Then Loki laughed even louder and shouted, "Who is it?" "The owner of this ridiculous haki. Dogahaha! Looks like you're gonna need my power." End note. Finally, they're moving out! As Elbaf burns and demons rise. As Imu twists souls with her godlike haki, only two hearts refuse to bend: Luffy and Loki. The battle for Elbaf's soul is about to explode. Will the giants wake up before it's too late? Will Gaban survive the wounds of Gunko? And what secret is Mosa hiding from Loki? We'll find out soon. If you're loving this ride through the final saga, smash that like button, subscribe for more spoiler-packed breakdowns, and drop your craziest Imu theories in the comments. This is Super Synth D Studio, and we'll see you in the next one.